oddly satisfying. Welcome back to another episode, everyone. Hyperlink here. In today's episode, we are going to continue working on the market that we started on last episode, and I have something to show you, something that I've been working on that I think you'll enjoy. As I mentioned in the last episode, we kind of got hit by the hurricane. Nothing crazy. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Nothing crazy, but it knocked our power out. So thankfully we didn't get any damage, but we didn't have any power for probably it's dark. Probably 8 or 9 hours, I guess, we were out of power. So I play on a laptop, and I took the laptop and I think it's this way. See, I'm getting turned around. I took the laptop and just kind of turned the power down so that it was, not as bright. I'm totally turned around. Where am I going? Ah, there it is. Probably should make this a little bit easier to see. So I did some mining, because what else are you going to do when you're literally sitting in the dark? And I'm pretty excited because this place, my laptop lasted a really long time. I was kind of shocked. And so I just spent hours down here. Hours and hours. And yeah, I did some branch mining. Nothing too crazy. Just rows and rows and rows of it. So if you're curious what about 4 or 5 hours of branch mining looks like. Now, mind you, these were all individual branches of a cave down here, and I cleared a lot of this out. A lot. And it kind of did like this weird little thing where it sort of turned into a cave. You're probably noticing something. Did you see something in there? And you were like, why? Why? Well, honestly, I wanted to share my first diamond experience with all of you. So I found a significant amount of diamond and didn't mine any of it because I wanted to share this achievement with you. Boom. This is going to open up a whole new world of possibilities. I can never remember. I think is it like that? Oh, wait. Yeah, sure is. I'm really going to want to enchant a pickaxe so that we can get some fortune on it. I think that will be very beneficial. Instead of being too crazy and mining all of these diamonds, I will try and show some restraint and then go back down here and do a little bit more mining. So first things first, I need some obsidian. I'm just gonna, not sure how deep this is. I guess we're about to find out. There's quite a bit of obsidian down here in these different veins of tunnels. So I'm gonna need 4 pieces for the enchanting table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's 4. And then we can hopefully start enchanting. I was so sad earlier, not this episode, but earlier I was trying to clear out a little tiny cave right underneath the base that I heard, and sure enough, there was a witch down there that killed me, and I had like 30 something levels, and I lost them. So I think it goes 1, 2, 3. Ooh, enchanter. Look at me. So I want the enchanting table to, I think, live in our little bookstore. I think that'd be kind of like mysterious. You know, you go in to buy some books and maybe there's like a little thing in the back that's like, come back here for select customers only. So the book area is supposed to be the Burke's gonna go here. So let's, I don't have any more stone. Let's put the enchanting table right here for now. And then we'll just plop a couple of these bookcases around it. And we've got is this working? I don't see the little lines. Oh, there they go. They are there. Goes like that, right? Is that gonna give me anything? I can't remember how this works. Duh. Oh, I forgot that it does that. Okay, we'll just do it with these three for now. And I have completely forgotten how to play this game. Let me go get some lapis. Man, it is like struggle bus for me. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, we had a little bit of Hurricane Matthew happening. You know, we're very fortunate. We did not have any real damage. I think we've got a tiny little leak in our garage that we're gonna check out, but I mean, gosh, no major flooding, and just seeing some of the damage, I'm just, you know, we have friends all over the country, and I'm just really thinking about all of them today. And you know, just sitting in the dark last night, it was kind of crazy. You know, when my computer battery finally died, you're just forced to like talk to each other and like play board games and stuff and actually have to communicate. And I just remembered sitting there, and I mean, it's so eerily quiet. I don't know the last time you've ever gone camping or just experienced just true silence, right? I mean, there's just nothing going on around you, and it was peaceful, but it really makes you very reflective and thankful for, you know, everything that you have. And yeah, so let's see what we got here. Okay, let me fix our bookcase situation that I so cleverly messed up here. And then we needed some, nope, it's not in this one, it's in this one. We needed some lapis lazuli. Did I need anything else from here? Yes. See, this is why I need everything in one place, because otherwise I make 400 trips and then you guys get dizzy because of all the back and forth. So yeah, managed to get a lot accomplished underneath with the mining and everything, but I definitely was, here, let's go ahead and just wait to sleep. But I was like, man, I really wanted to record so that I could go ahead and start mining the diamond, but I couldn't really do too much diamond mining, even if I wanted to. Oh, and my dogs were really tired of not being able to go out, so, oh, hello, Enderman. I haven't seen one of those yet, I don't think. But the dogs, you know, had to be in the house, and they wanted to go and run around outside, and they were very irritated that they had to be inside. Okay, so does this have to be efficiency? I don't really want efficiency. See, I don't know anything about how this works. Like how many? Oh, oh, okay. All right, I'll take it. That was helpful. Okay, so I'm going to leave the lapis in this little chest as well, so that, hello cow, too close. What else can I leave in here? Let's leave the wheat. And yeah, I know. So if this is like the little tiny room, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out because this obviously is not going to flow very well the way that it currently is. So I also want to prepare some spruce trees. Did I put those saplings in here? I'm like the world's least prepared person of all time. I mean, just seriously. Because I think that doing some maybe upside down stairs with spruce wood might be nice. It's kind of what my initial thought was. And then maybe some oak planks, stone slabs or stone brick maybe. I thought I was going to use more stone brick in the bridge build, but I just really couldn't get it to look the way that I wanted it. I didn't think it looked very nice. So I've got a little bit of that. And then we'll go over here and get a couple more spruce trees. So let me gather that up and then we can start building our stairs. All right. So now that I have the supplies, let's start with this one. So I have an extra pickaxe because we all know. Okay, so if I were to build, how do I make it go? Okay, that was surprisingly easier than I thought it was going to be. Kind of like a cute little tabletop. Yep, I like that. Ooh, am I going to need like a fence gate or something to... Oh my gosh, so cute. I'm going to need like a fence gate to be able to get in here. Not really sure. Maybe we can just leave the corners kind of open. Maybe that wasn't going to work. Like that. And then if we do, nope, they're over here. I did bring some. Now with this color, I'm wondering if this color is going to be too dark. Let's try this. And I also have been trying to collect white wool. Ooh, maybe 3 high. So, you know, kind of maybe starting out with some neutral colors. Like I've seen a lot of the market designs that are just super brightly colored all over the place. And I think that that could be really cute. But I'd kind of like to maybe make it look like there's balloons hanging in between. So if we make all the stalls kind of like white and gray, just a very neutral kind of color palette, then maybe it would look nicer with different colored wool. I'm also going to need to collect some dye and stuff as well. So, okay. So if we, nope, want this one. Oh my gosh, like I love being able to put this in my left hand, but when I'm trying to jump place, I can never get the timing right. Okay, so if I want to alternate, we can do, nope, that is not wool. So we'll try the light gray wool. And then boom, boom. And then, oh, yes. go here, and then here, here. Just alternate it every other one. Now, how far out does it need to come? Not sure. And see, this is pretty rickety, right? So, I mean, this doesn't really look like a super permanent structure. So maybe I should not have turned all of those into planks. Maybe I should have saved some logs. Let me just break down one tree here and grab a couple of these, because I think the dark log would be kind of a nice contrast. And we'll see how that looks. I'm also thinking, you know, potential, okay, so I like the openness of that. Does that look? So maybe this kind of holds it up to, can I do that? Let me see if I can place that on the upside down stair. Hold on one second here. So then if I have the stair and then have it kind of hold it up. Oh, that looks better, I think, because then we can have some support. So this is, you know, structure, and then this is really just sort of holding up the front piece. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, so, and then we can put it here. Cute. So this doesn't have to come all the way out, right? So then kind of like that maybe. And then we can have it open on this side, right? But I think we're probably still going to need to do the wood here, because otherwise it's like, not super sturdy, right? Maybe on this side, one on each. Yeah, I like the open air concept for sure. And then we can place the item frame. I want it down here or here. Let me go sleep. Let me go sleep. And then we can decide. Need to kill a pig as well. Oh, they're just so cute. I hate killing any of the animals, really. I think that was one of the fun parts of life in the woods. You really could be vegan if you wanted to. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm full. Take this out for a second, and we can plant you right there. I only have one. See, if we put it here, it's like too much. Maybe here. And then, yeah, kind of like that. So then now the question is, just really is kind of, doesn't really stick out. So let's cook, well, as much as I don't want to put the raw meat up here, it does kind of stand out a little bit better. Okay, maybe we'll go that route. And then, yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So what else do we put in here that looks like, I know there's those new nether blocks. I mean, that might look good in here eventually, but what else in here can we have? I haven't really done any carpet yet. Okay, so maybe we do oh, where did the white wool go? What do I need? 3? 2? I should really learn these recipes better. Okay, perfect. And then if we do this, oh wait, did I have to do that first? I bet I did. Dang it. All right. We'll put this back in here, and then I'm gonna need a couple of those. I'm just trying to think of like a way to kind of, you know, spice it up a little bit. Get the red, and then red carpet. So if we place this, see now we can add little spots of color to this because it's not like, and then what else would go in here? Do we need like a little chair? You know, people kind of sitting and waiting. And then, so I think this is where I'm trying to figure out the details. I mean, we can definitely add like shrubbery and stuff. Maybe we could just get the basics of each one going and then add the details later. I might have to think about what else to do to spruce up each one of these. So maybe I'll replicate this concept, and obviously it's not going to be the exact same stall for each one, but maybe I can go ahead and add the foundation for each of these, and then we can think about the details. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm feeling pretty good about the individual market stalls that we have going on here. So this is the little wool area that I was talking about. We've got a little loom and a place for somebody to sit with shears so that we can get the wool from the sheep and make our wool, you know, spin it, right? And we don't want them to go hungry, so we put a little, you know, bale of hay, bale of wheat. We've got a mining station, so I thought it was cool to put a couple blocks in here. Also a nice place for me to put my furnace. I feel pretty good about the stations that we have, the different market stalls, but you know, when I think about a market, I feel like these should be busier. You know, you go to the market and you just see junk everywhere. So I was trying to think, okay, how do I make this feel fuller, you know? Just more, you just become more engaged in each area because there's just stuff everywhere. Right now, I don't know if it's because they're too far apart or if I don't have enough. I would be interested in feedback for sure. I think it'll help once we get the center stall finished. That's probably going to be my next project. But as I'm looking around, it doesn't feel full. Like I have to go find melons. I haven't gone exploring. Maybe that's something that I will take on in my next adventure here. I haven't really wandered out beyond our little homestead here, which is fine, but I need to come across a village because I don't have carrots, I don't have potatoes, I don't have melons, so you know, if we're going to want to expand on this. But I'm also feeling like maybe if I developed a path of some sort, either convert this to dirt, which I built this all in stone. I like cooked all the stone so that it would be smooth. Or we make a path out of grass. You see what I'm saying? Like we either invert this and put stone on the outside and the dirt in the middle, or we make everything dirt and then in the middle we have like a collection of, you know, gravel and maybe stone or something to kind of make the pathway. I mean, you want it to be worn down, like whatever it is that's in the middle. I think that would help kind of connect all of this. And I do also want to add, you know, I'd mentioned maybe doing balloons of some sort, right? Like little flyers or something. So if we make maybe some fence gates and drop down some different colored wool or something to kind of connect each one. So yeah, farmer, got the little lumber yard in here. See, this one feels engaged to me. Like you come in here and it's just boom, it's busy. They've got a lot of stuff going on. Shh, excuse you. I'm trying to have a conversation with our friends here. And then I made a little tiny bookshop. I thought this was, you know, really cute. And then down here, we'll have a place to do our enchanting. They must be like right here. I'm gonna have to go take care of that. Sorry, they're so loud. But again, there's nothing in here. Well, okay, so part of the problem with this one though was I put half slabs down and then I couldn't put anything down here, and it was really difficult. I probably should not have done that. But then I'd already dug out the bottom and yeah, I don't know. We might have to fix that. That's just gonna take some time. So I do like this little space, but there just wasn't a ton I could do with like decoration because I tried to put like a little hanging plant over there at least to make it look kind of cute. But I'm really happy with how this is going so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm excited to keep working on it. I think it'll be fun to continue to grow this out. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.